Think you're doing push-ups the right way? You might actually be wrecking your shoulders without even realizing it. Sounds dramatic, right? But if you've ever felt a sharp pinch after a workout or wondered why your progress has stalled, chances are, it's not your strength that's the problem. It's your form. The truth is, most people who train calisthenics think more reps mean more results. But your body doesn't reward quantity, it rewards precision. Every inch of movement, every breath, every tiny shift in balance, it all counts. Now picture this. You wake up before sunrise, the world's still quiet. You hit the bars, the cold metal biting your hands. You start your routine thinking you're unstoppable. But halfway through, your shoulders burn in all the wrong ways. Your wrists ache. You can't figure out why the yellow dude makes it look effortless while you're fighting gravity with every rep. Here's the secret, he's not stronger than you. He's smarter with his body. Let's start where almost everyone goes wrong. Push-ups, the foundation of every calisthenics addict's day. Most people drop their chest fast, flare their elbows wide and call it intense. But what they're really doing is teaching their joints to absorb punishment. Imagine your shoulder joint like a hinge on a door. If you keep slamming it at the wrong angle, eventually it squeaks, then cracks. That's what happens to your shoulders when your elbows fly out. Instead, you want that hinge aligned, smooth, controlled. Your elbows tucked slightly in, your core tight like a steel cable, your back flat as a plank of glass. But wait, don't rush to fix everything just yet. Let's break it down. Your hands aren't just there to hold you up, they're your foundation. Spread your fingers, grip the ground like a claw. Feel that tension running from your fingertips up through your arms? That's stability, that's control. When the yellow dude moves, every muscle's awake, every line's connected. His push-up isn't just up and down, it's power transferring from palms to core to toes. Here's where most people lose that connection. They let their hips sag or rise. That's like building a bridge that bends in the middle. No wonder it collapses. Your body should move as one solid piece, not like a wave rolling through sand. Tighten your abs, squeeze your glutes, lock that shape in your mind. Think of it as a moving plank, because that's exactly what it is. And breathing. Oh, it's not just inhale down, exhale up. It's rhythm. It's control. Your breath dictates your pace. You don't let it rush. You don't let it drag. You use it to charge your body. Picture every exhale pushing the ground away from you. That's not poetry, that's physics. Now, here's a twist you probably didn't expect. Most calisthenics addicts train like machines, chasing reps, chasing numbers. But the yellow dude doesn't. He chases mastery. Watch him closely. Every rep looks the same, smooth, controlled, precise. He's not training his muscles, he's teaching his nervous system. That's the difference between movement and art. So before we even talk about handstands or muscle-ups, ask yourself, can you perform 10 perfect push-ups? Not fast, not flashy, but flawless. Can you feel the ground fight back against your hands? Can you keep your core locked, your neck neutral, your shoulders safe? Because that's where transformation begins, not with fancy moves, but with awareness. Most people want to jump to the advanced stuff, but if your basics are broken, the advanced moves will only magnify your mistakes. You can't build a skyscraper on a cracked foundation. You start small, you start right, you build strength that lasts. So tomorrow, when you hit the floor, don't just do push-ups, feel every inch of the movement. Notice how your palms press, how your core braces, how your body floats. The yellow dude isn't just training muscles, he's training mastery, control, awareness. That's why his movements look effortless. You can have that too. It's not about talent, it's about focus. One rep at a time, one correction at a time. The moment you start paying attention, everything changes. Because calisthenics isn't about beating your body, it's about understanding it. And once you do, every movement becomes a conversation between you and gravity. You stop fighting it, you start flowing with it. That's when you become unstoppable. Now pause, take a breath, feel your body. Are you ready to learn the next piece of this puzzle? Because this is where things start to get real. You've fixed the basics, or at least you've started to see how much they matter. But here's the thing most people never understand. Form isn't a one-time correction, it's a language. And your body's been speaking it wrong for years. Every sloppy rep, every careless motion, it's written bad code into your system. Now, we're about to rewrite it. Let's move into the next level, the pull-up, the badge of honor for every calisthenics addict. Looks simple, right? Grab the bar, pull yourself up. But 90% of people are just hanging there, jerking their bodies, thinking they're building strength. They're not. They're stealing it. Because when you use momentum instead of control, your muscles stop working and your joints take the hit. That's like trying to lift a car by bouncing it. It looks like movement, but nothing real is happening. The yellow dude knows better. Watch closely. He doesn't swing. He doesn't cheat. He hangs still, like gravity itself is testing him. His shoulders are engaged, his core is tight, and his grip isn't just holding the bar, it's commanding it. When he pulls, his chest rises, his body stays in one perfect line. It's not brute force, it's precision. So let's break that down. The first mistake people make? Dead arms. They hang from the bar like a coat on a hook. No tension, no control. But your shoulders aren't hooks, they're anchors. Before you even pull, you need to pack them. Think of it like screwing your shoulders into place, down and slightly back. Feel that? That's your body locking into power mode. Now your grip, don't just hold the bar, crush it. Imagine you're trying to leave your fingerprints in the metal. That tension runs through your forearms, into your lats, into your spine. That's how you create connection. You're not just pulling with your arms, you're pulling with your back, your core, your everything. Here's where most people go wrong next. They pull with their chin. They aim to get above the bar, and in the process, their neck cranes, their shoulders shrug, and the whole motion turns ugly. Forget the chin. Aim your chest to the bar instead. Your chin will follow naturally. It's not about reaching, it's about rising. And your legs? Keep them still. Cross your ankles if you have to. Because when you start kicking, you're not building muscle, you're borrowing momentum. Think of your body like a straight rod being lifted by invisible strings. Clean, steady, aligned. That's what you're after. Now I know what you're thinking, this sounds harder, and it is. But that's the point. Calisthenics isn't about making it easy, it's about making it true. You're teaching your body to generate strength from control, not chaos. Every rep you do the right way sends a new message to your nervous system. This is power. This is how we move. Want to feel it instantly? Try this. Hang from the bar, engage your lats. Pull your shoulders down without bending your elbows. Just hold that for 10 seconds. That's called scapular engagement. It looks small, but it's massive. That's the foundation of every pull-up, every muscle-up, every advanced move you'll ever do. Most people skip it because it doesn't look cool, but it's what makes the cool stuff possible. Now imagine combining that awareness with the push-up precision we talked about earlier. The yellow dude doesn't separate his training into pieces. Every move connects. His push-ups build his pull-ups. His pull-ups strengthen his handstands. It's a loop. Each exercise refining the next. That's how you train like a real calisthenics athlete. And here's the deeper truth most people miss. Strength isn't built in the movement. It's built in the pause. That second of stillness at the top of a pull-up, that's where your body learns balance. That slow, controlled descent, that's where your body learns resilience. Every time you rush through that, you rob yourself of growth. So the next time you grab the bar, ask yourself, am I moving with purpose, or am I just moving? Because that's the line between a casual workout and real progress. Here's your challenge, do 5 slow pull-ups, not fast, not swinging. Take 3 seconds to go up, 1 second to hold, 3 seconds to lower. Feel your lats burn. Feel your core tighten. That's control. That's art. You're not just training to look strong, you're training to be strong, inside out. Because calisthenics isn't about showing off your body, it's about mastering it. Now you're starting to think like the yellow dude. And once you see movement this way, everything changes. Ready to take that control into the next part of your training? Because next, we're going upside down. You've mastered the ground, you've conquered the bar, but now comes the real test, the moment where strength meets balance and control meets chaos. The handstand, the move that separates the disciplined from the distracted. The truth? Most people who try it aren't failing because they're weak, they're failing because they're impatient. They want the glory without the groundwork. You've seen it. The shaky attempts, the desperate kicks, the few seconds of wobbly triumph before crashing back down. Everyone chases the handstand like it's a trick, but to the yellow dude, it's not a trick, it's a meditation, it's silence in motion. Every inch of his body is speaking the same language, alignment, tension, precision. That's what we're about to learn. Let's start with the biggest mistake, thinking it's all about the arms. It's not. Your arms are just the pillars. The real secret is balance, your shoulders, your core, your breath. Imagine trying to balance a broom upside down on your palm. The handle stays straight only because your hand moves constantly beneath it. That's your body in a handstand. You're not frozen. You're constantly adjusting, breathing, stabilizing. Now, Let's strip it down to the foundation. Before you even lift off, your hands. Spread your fingers wide, grip the ground like you're trying to grab it. Feel the pressure in your fingertips. That's your steering wheel. When you feel yourself tipping forward, press into those fingers. When you're falling back, push through your palms. That's how you stay alive, up there. Next, your shoulders. They're not just there to hold you up, they're your engine. Most people collapse them the moment they invert. That's like building a tower and leaving the top loose. Instead, push the ground away from you. Imagine you're trying to stretch your arms through the floor. That's what locks your frame. That's what gives you stability. Then comes the core, the invisible force that makes or breaks your handstand. If your midsection is soft, you'll bend, arch, and crumble. But when it's tight, when it's activated, your whole body becomes one solid line. Think of your core as the string that keeps a bow straight. Without it, everything sags. Engage it like you're bracing for a punch. Steady, powerful, constant. Now, your legs. This is where people lose control. They flail, they separate, they chase balance through chaos. But the yellow dude doesn't move his legs, they float. His toes point to the sky like they're being pulled by a magnet. That's not magic, that's focus. You want to keep your legs together, tight, toes pointed, so the weight of your body stacks directly over your shoulders. And breathing, this one's subtle but critical. Most people hold their breath when they go upside down, like they're bracing for impact. But that tension kills balance. Breathe lightly, rhythmically, like you're trying not to disturb the air. The calmer your breath, the steadier your body. Now, let's talk progression. You don't just jump into a perfect handstand. You earn it. You start at the wall. You learn the shape. You feel the alignment. You hold it for seconds, then longer. You learn to trust your balance, not fear it. Every small win counts.